Operative, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
How's it going?
I'm sorry for playing that music to you there, but I'm introing the show thing here.
That's cool.
I'm good. We are live right now. Just give me another second here, okay?
All right.
All right, thanks. Wait, no, hang on, wait, nah, fuck that. Let's just do it. Let's just do the fucking show. I'm tired of waiting.
All right.
Okay. Did you get to see any of the previous show that I was just doing?
I came in at the end of it. Few people who are actually who are also in this large friend group I was in with Mr. Burgers about 10 years ago. They were very interested in learning about it too. So okay. I linked them the PODAWFUL channel as well.
Perfect. Cool. Very excited to have you here. Operative, guys, if you don't know Operative, not only is he apparently, I mean, would you say, is it fair to say you're a former friend of Mr. Burgers?
Yeah, we were friends from around late 2006, early 2007 to around October 2009.
Fake Mr. Burgers, of course. I should correct myself.
Yeah.
Fake Mr. Burgers. Did you call him Doug back then?
Yeah, I did. I think he was he had like two first names, so like Doug Nicholas, I guess.
Doug Nicholas.
He just took your name.
Yeah, it's so strange. I don't know about that. But like, okay, so now I've seen your name around before. I think before even this whole Mr. Burgers thing happened, I've actually seen your name around before. Are you sort of a known kind of guy on the internet a little bit?
I'd say I have a modest, small internet following, but
thing.
It's like mostly in gaming and everything. I'm just some guy, who likes to browse the internet, and
I'm just some guy who likes to browse the internet too. I mean, we're kind of birds of a feather in that way. I'm just some guy on the internet. You're just some guy on the internet. So I don't know why he's so freaked out about this, but if you've ever seen the name Operative before on the, am I saying that right?
Yeah, Operative. Some people say AWPerative, and I always have to correct them. I've had that screen name for about as long as Mr. Burgers has been a thing. Like,
so since
2000, almost 15 years.
Since 2003 when I started. So what's that?
Yeah. Just since around like 2003-ish, I started using the name. So like, yeah. The name Operative has been around as long as Mr. Burgers has.
So again, very similar guys, birds of a feather for sure. So yeah, if people have seen you around before in some way, like if the name rings true, don't worry, you're not the only one. He's familiar to me too. I really have. I've seen your name. I've seen you on Kiwi Farms before. I've seen you.
Yeah, that's where I made the expose, because a lot of people were pretty like afraid about what he was going to do to them. Like back in the day, he was already like getting people's IP addresses and everything. And yeah. I'm like, we got to put an end to this. So okay. I found like the thread about him on Kiwi Farms, and I felt that I needed to speak out.
So if people don't know, Kiwi Farms started off as the place to go to troll Chris Chan. You guys know Chris Chan for sure. So my guys certainly know Chris Chan. So there was this thread. People make threads on these. They call them lol cows over there. They'll make threads on lol cows. Right now, Mersh, Revenge of the Sis, big thread going on over there. I mean, this is the talk of the town right now. But it turns out this Doug guy, this fake Mr. Burgers, is a long time. I mean, how many years has he been on the Kiwi Farms now?
Some guy talked about him back in 2015, I believe it was.
Okay.
And that was, I didn't really say anything. And then I just started saying stuff because I was like, hey, if nobody speaks out about who this guy really is, then who's going to, like, he's just going to keep doing his stuff unchecked. And I think that's the thing. Like, if you do stuff like weird, cringy stuff on the internet and you're not, like somebody doesn't put a check to that, it just continues.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I like to look at myself that way too. I'm sort of a checks and balances of the internet where I feel like I'm trying to help these people personally. That's the way I've always looked at it, that I'm trying to make their lives better, really. And while also simultaneously documenting them and laughing at them, because I think they're remarkably laughable. Now, when it comes to this fake Mr. Burgers, I was shocked, of course, when I first saw him stealing my content. I was more shocked when he started threatening me, but this is not something I should be shocked about, as from what I've uncovered from what you've told me. What I'd like to do, I'm very interested in learning as much as I can about the psyche of this man, of the real backstory, the real meat and bones. I'm trying to understand him, to try to spend a minute inside his skin to understand where he's coming from. I think you're probably the best way to do it. We tried calling him on the show tonight. He's not answering. I assume that's still his phone number. He doesn't seem to be picking up. So why don't we start from the beginning? As far as you know, wherever the beginning is, let's start there.
Sorry, nigga.
I'm Tom Gully, and you're watching Is This Live, the show
This content right here
on the PodAWFUL TV network.
is Pizza Fun's own.
PodAWFUL.pizza.
This shit is beefer. You're listening to Howdy Do with J. Crew.
PodAWFUL.pizza.
We got shooters in these streets.
Nigga.